Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we're diving into a topic that affects so many of us, anxiety and decision making. When you're feeling overwhelmed, making choices can seem impossible. But don't worry, we've got you covered with some practical tips and strategies. Let's get started. We all face decisions every day, from what to eat for breakfast to more significant choices like career changes. But when anxiety kicks in, even simple decisions can become daunting. So, how can we make good choices when anxiety tries to take over? First, let's understand why anxiety affects our decision-making. Anxiety is a response to stress, and it triggers the fight or flight response in our brains. This can cloud our judgment and make it difficult to think clearly. But there are ways to manage this. Here are some strategies to help you make decisions even when you're feeling anxious. 1. Take a deep breath. Sounds simple, right? But taking a few deep breaths can calm your nervous system. When you're calm, you can think more clearly. Try this. Inhale deeply through your nose for a count of 4, hold for 4, and exhale through your mouth for 4. Repeat a few times. 2. Break it down. Large decisions can feel overwhelming. Break them down into smaller, manageable steps. Focus on one part of the decision at a time. This can make the process feel less intimidating. 3. Set a time limit. Giving yourself too much time to decide can increase anxiety. Set a reasonable time limit for making your decision. This creates a sense of urgency and prevents overthinking. 4. Trust your gut. Your intuition can be a powerful guide. Often, our first instinct is the right one. Trust your gut feeling and don't second-guess yourself too much. 5. Consult with others. Talking to someone you trust can provide a different perspective. It can also help you see the situation more clearly. Just make sure to choose someone who understands and supports you. 6. Consider the worst-case scenario. Sometimes thinking about the worst-case scenario can help you realize that even the worst outcome isn't as bad as it seems. This can reduce the fear associated with making the decision. 7. Practice gratitude. Shifting your focus to what you're grateful for can reduce anxiety. When you're in a positive mindset, you're more likely to make confident decisions. Keep a gratitude journal and write down a few things you're thankful for every day. 8. Limit information overload. Having too much information can paralyze decision-making. Stick to the essential facts and avoid over-researching. Make a pros and cons list if it helps you visualize the decision more clearly. 9. Visualize success. Imagine a positive outcome for your decision. Visualization can boost your confidence and reduce anxiety. Picture yourself making the decision and everything turning out well. 10. Accept imperfection. No decision is perfect, except that there will always be some level of uncertainty. Making a decision is better than making no decision at all. Now let's look at a few examples of how these strategies can work in real life. Imagine you have to decide whether to take a new job. The idea excites you, but anxiety makes you doubt yourself. Start by breaking down the decision. What are the pros and cons? Set a time limit to make your choice. Consult with a friend who knows you well. Visualize yourself thriving in the new job. Accept that there will be some unknowns, but trust your intuition. Another example is deciding whether to move to a new city. This can be daunting, but by following the steps, taking deep breaths, breaking it down, and visualizing success, you can make a confident choice. Let's dive deeper into each of these strategies to understand how they can help in more detail. 1. Take a deep breath. Deep breathing is not just about taking in air. It's a way to send a message to your brain that it's okay to relax. When you're anxious, your body goes into a stress mode, which can impair your decision-making abilities. By practicing deep breathing exercises regularly, you train your body to handle stress more efficiently. Try integrating deep breathing into your daily routine, especially before making important decisions. This habit can help you maintain a clear mind, reducing the influence of anxiety on your choices. 2. Break it down. When you're faced with a big decision, the sheer magnitude of it can trigger anxiety. Breaking down the decision into smaller, more manageable parts can make it feel less overwhelming. For example, if you're deciding on a career change, start by researching potential job fields, then move on to updating your resume, and finally, start applying for jobs. Tackling one small task at a time can make the entire process seem more achievable and less daunting. 3. Set a time limit. Indecision can often be a result of having too much time to think. While it's important to give yourself adequate time to make a decision, setting a reasonable deadline can help you avoid the pitfalls of overthinking. By establishing a clear time frame, you force yourself to make a decision and move forward. This method also helps in prioritizing your decisions based on urgency and importance. 4. Trust your gut. Your gut feeling is often a result of your brain processing information subconsciously. While it's important to gather necessary information and analyze your options, sometimes your first instinct can be the best guide. Trusting your gut doesn't mean ignoring facts, but rather considering your initial response as a valuable input in your decision-making process. This balance between intuition and logic can lead to more confident and satisfying decisions. 5. Consult with others. Seeking advice from trusted friends or family members can provide you with new perspectives that you might not have considered. They can offer objective insights and help you see the bigger picture. Additionally, discussing your options with someone can alleviate the burden of making the decision alone, making you feel more supported and less anxious. 6. Consider the worst-case scenario. Thinking about the worst-case scenario can be a way to confront your fears head-on. Often, our anxiety stems from an irrational fear of the unknown. By acknowledging the worst possible outcome, you can assess its actual impact and realize that you have the resilience to handle it. This can diminish the fear and empower you to make decisions more confidently. 7. Practice gratitude. Gratitude has a powerful effect on our mindset. When you focus on the positive aspects of your life, it can shift your perspective from a state of anxiety to one of contentment and hope. This positive shift can enhance your decision-making process, making you feel more capable and optimistic about your choices. Regularly practicing gratitude can also improve your overall mental health, reducing the impact of anxiety in your daily life. 8. Limit information overload. In today's digital age, we have access to an overwhelming amount of information. While having information is beneficial, too much can lead to analysis paralysis. Learn to identify the key pieces of information necessary for your decision and avoid getting bogged down by excessive details. Creating a pros and cons list can help you focus on the most important factors and make a more informed decision. 9. Visualize success. Visualization is a technique used by many successful individuals. By imagining a positive outcome, you can boost your confidence and reduce anxiety. Visualization helps you mentally rehearse the steps needed to achieve your desired outcome, making the process feel more familiar and achievable. This mental practice can prepare you for real-life decision-making scenarios, increasing your chances of success. 10. Accept imperfection. Perfectionism can be a significant source of anxiety. Accepting that no decision is perfect can free you from the paralyzing fear of making a mistake. Understand that every choice comes with its pros and cons, and there will always be an element of uncertainty. By embracing imperfection, you can make decisions more freely and move forward without constantly second-guessing yourself. Remember, the goal isn't to eliminate anxiety, but to manage it so it doesn't control your decisions. These strategies can help you make choices that align with your values and goals, even when anxiety is present. Thanks for watching. I hope these tips help you navigate your decisions with more confidence. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more content like this. And don't forget to share your own decision-making tips in the comments below. Until next time, take care.